If you're starting a SaaS business, I'll be sharing 16 powerful tools you can use to help you scale. If you're designing an app or website with Figma, you can wireframe or lay out every part. This is Figma, and this is what a lot of designers use when designing different types of software or websites. As you can see, Figma is very visual. You can have multiple people working on the same project, and you can do things like designing the app and putting different layers on top. This is another example of creating different types of interfaces using Figma, and it just gives you a lot of clarity. They also have this Miro feature called Whiteboard, where you can also add in little sticky notes and different things to be able to just make it visually pleasing. So in Figma, you can design and co-create with other people in one space. You can prototype, so you can make designs feel more interactive and real without having to program anything. So you can see that there's a call to action button here, and it's just showing you that if you clicked on this button, you'd be able to show this next design, and then if you clicked on this button, it would pull up this design. So you can see some of the user interaction and how it flows. With Figma, they have this new feature called Dev Mode, where you can bring the design and the development process actually closer together. So before, you just wireframe everything, and somebody would have to go in and they would have to basically recreate what you gave them. But now with Figma, you can actually create the design and have everything function, and then you can just give the developer or yourself the code. That way it's a lot more plug and play, easier for you to be able to build things out. Another feature is design system, so you can scale design and development, so save time and keep things consistent with reusable assets and shared libraries. You can standardize components and variables so that there's more time for exploration and less time doing just busy work. And then the last feature is FigJam, where it's just a virtual whiteboard. As you can see, you're able to do sticky notes and just make things more visually pleasing. If you've used Miro before, then FigJam is just a Miro alternative. A cheaper alternative to Figma is Pixo. With Pixo, you get a lot of the same functions that you would expect in Figma. So you can see some of the features here: real-time collaboration, intelligent UI design, high-fidelity prototype. You see who Pixo is meant for, so different types of people that would be using a tool like this. It allows you to be able to import a lot of different tools into it, and they also have a community feature where you can actually download other people's assets and then use those in your own designs. If you go down, you can actually click on this article where it compares Pixo to Figma, and if you scroll down, it shows you all the different features that Pixo has versus Figma, and you can see that they are basically the same. Pixo is a lot cheaper than Figma at nearly half the price, so if you are just starting off, maybe you want to consider using Pixo. But I'm going to do you one even better, and you can actually get Pixo with a lifetime deal, meaning you don't have to pay any monthly subscriptions. You pay for it once, you never have to pay for it again. You can see on their website they have a lifetime deal that starts at $79. If you click shop now, it'll show you what the deal is. I recommend going to AppSumo. That's typically where I get most of my lifetime deals. You can see here it's actually for $59, and when you scroll down to the bottom, you can see all the different features that you get inside of this lifetime deal. You can try it out. If you don't like it, you have 60 days to return it, and you can also change your different license tier if you want. If any of the lifetime deals that I share that are on AppSumo are no longer available, then there's a few things that you can do. First is subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when these deals go live, that way you don't miss them. And two is I'm always going to try to keep my links up to date, so if you click on any of the links in the description of this video, I'll try to get you the best deal for any of these tools that is still available. Once you've designed your website or app, it's important to see how users are interacting with it. With Hotjar, you can view heat maps to see how people are using your site and also see recordings of their interactions. So this is Hotjar, and it's everything that you wanted to know about your website. So if you scroll down, we can see some of the different features like the hot maps, so you can visually see what it looks like. So from this website, for example, you can see most of the people are looking at the above the fold, the headline, and then when you scroll down, people are less likely to look at the bottom of the landing page. So what Hotjar says is that heat maps help improve any page of your site with confidence, see which part of the page gets ignored and which elements drive sales and signups. Next is the recording feature. So this is a really cool feature because you can see from actual users who are live on your website, what are they doing? What buttons are they clicking? What forms are they filling out? Are they getting confused? Are they getting lost? Are they clicking on a bunch of links and then not completing or not finishing? This is all really, really valuable information that is really nice to be able to have. And you can see Hotjar says, see exactly what your users see, watch real user sessions to find and fix hidden friction and conversion blockers. Next is feedback. So feedback allows you to be able to hear directly from users as they experience your site. Find out what they love, what's driving them off your site, and make the changes that matter. So you can see here on the left, we have a little demonstration. There's a little button that comes up on the right, and people can just very easily just say what they like or dislike about your site. Next is surveys. Surveys bring your customers' voice to your decision making. Validate your plans, measure customer satisfaction, and learn from every churn. So on the left-hand side over here, we can see what that looks like. So there's a button where you can just fill out a survey, and then you can ask people, let's say, a pain point, and then it'll show up on the website asking just a few different questions. So you can have a fillable survey that's just very easy and quick, and then you can collect that user information. And then lastly is interview, so you can connect one-on-one with users to test hypotheses and prototypes, refine, design, and iterate on ideas further. So this allows you to just be able to also real-time user feedback and have that built within Hotjar. A cheaper alternative to Hotjar is this new tool called visitor tracking, and you can see exactly what every visitor does on your site. So you can see and watch a demo of how this tool works on their website. So no signups or anything, you can just click and watch the video, and it demonstrates how visitor tracking works. So with visitor tracking, you can see a visitor stream, so see every interaction people are having with your business, exactly what they're doing while looking at your site. So seeing where their location is, the landing page, session duration, source, device, exactly which pages they visited, if they triggered a conversion, name of their business, and that's going to be a coming soon feature. You can also do tracking and boosting of conversions without A/B testing. Conversion tracking, you can track conversions and measure how your conversion rate changes over time. You can scale infinitely and track unlimited websites. So if you have a website portfolio, for example, add unlimited sites and see how all of them are doing in one simple view. So that's a really cool feature that Hotjar does not allow you to do. So you can see things like the last 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, view the session, pages, etc. And if we click on the feature list, we can see all the different features that they offer, things like the visitor stream, website portfolio, funnel tracking, conversion tracking, site dashboards, customer journey, conversion analytics, event tracking. And there's a lifetime deal on this tool right now. It's $49. If we scroll down, we can see the deal terms for this. So you get lifetime access to visitor tracking. You can stack up to 9 codes. All the plans include visitor stream, passive conversion tracking, customer journey tracking, website portfolio view, and then plan 1, you get all the features above, the analytics dashboard, unlimited sites, and 10,000 page views per month. And if you just increase your codes, let's say to the maximum, you could have up to 800,000 page views per month and 8 extra users. So with Hotjar, you can expect to pay $39 a month. With visitor tracking, they have a sliding scale. So let's say if you're getting 5,000 views per month, you could be expecting to pay $29 a month. But again, if you get the visitor tracking app Sumo deal, you can get a lifetime plan for $49. And that plan allows you to get up to 10,000 page views per month. So 10,000 page views per month would cost you $39 if you were to pay monthly for visitor tracking. Getting direct feedback on your SaaS through live calls with users is something you have to do if you're trying to improve. But taking notes during feedback calls or going back and rewatching a recording is just really unproductive. With Otter AI, it'll take notes for you, summarize the conversation, and even allow you to chat with the transcript to get questions answered. This is Otter AI, and it says never take meeting notes again, get transcripts, automated summaries, action items, and chat with Otter to get answers from your meetings. So we can see here, if we click on this feature, there's the AI meeting assistant. So what it looks like is you have a little chat that joins the conversation, and it's just going to keep a live transcript of everything that is going to be said during the call. Next is going to be Otter Chat. So if you click on the Otter Chat option, it allows you to be able to ask the chatbot things about that conversation. So you can see here, it says, what were the key takeaways from all of my meetings last week, and then it gives you the information that you're looking for. And then there's AI channels, so you can combine live conversations with async updates, chat with Otter and teammates to get answers and drive projects forward. So you can see a little demonstration of what that looks like when you use the AI channels. So with Otter, you're never going to miss a detail with the AI meeting notes. You can condense a 1-hour meeting into 30 seconds. You can skip the tedious task of composing action item emails, and you can see some of the different use cases that somebody might use for Otter. Otter AI is going to cost you about $17 per month to be able to use the tool, but I do have a cheaper alternative, which is called Hello. It's your personal researcher for your interviews. Access the power of AI to transcribe, analyze, and find patterns across several interviews, generate better insights faster. So you can see some of the different features of Hello. You get the recordings like Otter. You get the transcript like that you would expect in Otter. They also have this thing called Clips, where you can actually create clips of specific sections of a conversation, which is pretty cool. They also have this thing called emotional analysis. So with emotional analysis, you can see that it will show you things like curiosity, concern, informative. So that just gives you a little bit of an understanding of their sentiment. And then there's the insights feature. So you can see, based on your previous conversations, what are some of the key insights from those different conversations that you had. And you can even use the AI chatbot to ask questions similar to the way that you would do it in Otter. Some other features of Hello is that you can have high quality transcripts in 100+ languages across different accents and dialects in just 5 minutes or less that you can share right after your interview with other people. Again, it allows you to be able to focus on the interview because Hello will analyze the emotions and take notes for you. So things like positive, negative feelings, anxiety, satisfaction. You can generate insights across several different interviews. So ask your AI researcher about qualitative data in minutes to find patterns between your users and share them with your team. So pull a bunch of different conversations together, ask the AI what is the theme or what are the types of common questions that people have across all these different interviews. Pricing with Hello is $29 a month, so slightly more than Otter, but you also get some extra features that you don't get in Otter, which are kind of cool, and you're limited to 10 transcripts a month. But like all the tools I've shown you in this video so far, I do have another lifetime deal for this tool. This one is $69 right now for the basic plan, and if we scroll down, we can see what that plan gets you. So you get lifetime access to Hello, you can stack up to 3 codes, again, you get the 60-day money-back guarantee, and everything that you get. So you get 10 transcripts per month, 3 contributors, transcript with timestamps, 99% accuracy, up to 2 hours, and 2 gigabytes of data stored, automatic language detection, speaker diarization. I don't know what that means. What is speaker diarization? Diarization is the process of segmenting and labeling a given audio recording into distinct speaker segments. Identify who spoke when. That's an overly complicated word for something that could be explained very easily. AI emotional and sentiment analysis, generate insights and ask your AI researcher, unlimited timestamps, download your recordings, Chrome extension for Google Meet, and a Slack community. So if you get plan 3, which sounds like it might be the best deal because you get 30 transcriptions a month and 3 contributors. So 30 transcriptions a month, that's equivalent to paying, let's say, $90 a month for this plan. So pretty good deal if you get it on AppSumo. When developing your SaaS, you're going to be giving a lot of feedback and instructions, which is why you need a screen recorder. With Loom, you can easily record and send screen shares for teammates and customers. So this tool is Loom, and you can easily record and share AI-powered video messages with your teammates and customers to supercharge productivity. So if we scroll down, you can see it's the easiest screen recorder you'll ever use. Record in a few clicks, share anywhere, and collaborate better. So lightning fast screen recording. So as you can see, you share your video or just your screen, and this little timestamp thing comes up, and you can either pause it or stop the video. You can record on any device using Loom's Chrome extension, desktop app, or even a mobile app. It says that it's so much more than a screen recorder because you can record once and then edit effortlessly. So outsmart the undo button. Instead of restarting, rewind while you're still recording and get the perfect take. After recording, dial in your video by trimming the words. With Loom, editing video is as easy as editing text. This is a beta feature, so they're still working on it. You can also share or embed your video anywhere you work. So from Google Workspace to Slack, Loom videos seamlessly integrate with hundreds of tools you use every day. Another feature is interactive video to improve async collaboration, so achieve your goals faster when you add tasks, call to actions, and comments and emojis to your video. Transcripts and captions in 50+ languages enable remote teams to connect with their own time. So you can see here what it looks like. People just interacting with your video and adding in emojis and comments in different parts of it. Some different cases for using a screen recorder, things like sales, engineering, customer support, and design. And then it just summarizes some of the features. You can click on here to see all the different features that you can use. So Loom costs $12.50, and it includes unlimited videos, unlimited recording length. You get to edit by transcript, which is a new feature. You can add on the Loom AI, but you do have to pay extra for that. You remove the Loom branding, embed links in your videos, import and download videos, and then also password protect videos if you choose. This is what the Loom AI add-on does. It allows you to be able to record better, faster video messages with Loom AI, so you can be more productive and efficient at work, all without lifting a finger. Add to your plan for $4 a month, so you'd be paying $16.50 a month. You get things like a message composer, auto call to action, auto titles, auto summaries, auto chapters, filler word removal, so you can add that on. But of course, I've got a cheaper alternative. This is Vento. It allows for stress-free screen recording, so constantly restarting your screen recordings with Vento, just pause, rewind, and carry on instead. Keeping calm helps too. Works on desktop Chrome and Edge, Chromebook, Mac, Windows, so you can see what it looks like to use Vento down here. It says if you fumbled the word, no problem. You can just go back and then you can find that section that you messed up, and then you can re-record that. It also gives you a transcript of the video like Loom. You could do multiple takes, so if you mess up once or twice or 3 times, you could redo it multiple times. It will automatically create chapter headings for you, so you don't need to pay for the Loom AI feature to have chapter titles. It'll just do that for you automatically with Vento. And then you can also add in the author annotation. recordings. So you can add in little things. Maybe you forgot to mention something during the recording. You can add in an annotation just like this. If we go up to the pricing, you can see how much it is. So you can use Vento for $8 a month. It allows you up to 1 hour of recording length, 1080p videos, unlimited hosted videos, 0 processing and upload time, enhanced audio transcriptions, and a Chrome extension. But you know, I got you because we have another lifetime deal. This one is for $49.99, so $50, and you get the lifetime deal for that. You scroll down to the bottom, we can see what that deal term is. So you get lifetime access to Vento, you get all future Vento premium plan updates. So if they update the plan, it gets updated automatically for you. You get unlimited hosted videos, 1 hour recording length per video, 1080p recording quality, 0 processing. So everything that you saw that costs you technically $8 a month on Vento's website. If you bought this from AppSumo for $50, you would get that. So $8 a month. If you were to purchase this lifetime plan, Vento would basically pay for itself after 9 months of use. So basically after 9 months, you'd never have to pay for a screen recording software again. When managing a SaaS, you're going to have customer support. Using Gmail isn't a very effective way to handle support emails, which is why using a dedicated customer support tool will help you a lot. This tool is Help Scout, and it's one unified platform for every vendor conversation, client conversation, customer conversation. So any conversations that you're having, you can have it within Help Scout. Now, this is a tool that I've been using for quite a few years for my business. It allows you to be able to add on different teammates so that way they can handle your support inbox and makes it just very easy to be able to track. So Help Scout is good for customer support and also having a shared inbox with multiple teammates. So with Help Scout, you can see whenever somebody sends you an email, their information is going to come over on the right-hand side, and you can see a full conversation history with them. The title of this email is App Crashing, and you can have some different types of automatic tags assigned to that email, things like urgent or bug, orders. On the top, it'll show you if there's somebody from the support that is actively looking at this ticket, and you can respond right there. So you can see this person who's with the support team is tagging the engineering team and saying, another one is crashing on the order screen. Can you give me an ETA on the fix for this? And then they can also add a note. So you don't necessarily need to respond directly to the person. You can also tag different parts of your team. That way they can respond and you can have everything that you need, and you can have conversations with your different teammates underneath this one ticket for this person. So with Help Scout, you get the inbox ticketing feature, you get a help center, and the help center allows you to be able to have an FAQ. So, whenever you go to a website and there's that little pop-up that says, tell me about your question. So maybe you've actually seen this tool. When you click on it, that says answers and ask. This is actually using Help Scout, and you can see some of the important questions that people typically have. And then if you ask, let's say refund, it'll show you different types of articles that were created within Help Scout that you can go and you can read those. And if you're still having a problem, you can just click on ask, and then it'll send an email to the Help Scout inbox. If we go over the pricing section, monthly, you are spending $25 per user per month. So if you are the one that creates the inbox and then you add one support person, then you're paying $50 a month. You get things like 2 shared inboxes with email, live chat, social channels, 1 doc knowledge base. You get the beacon help widget. You get automated workflows, in-app messaging, customer reports, and you can also integrate with a bunch of different tools. But I have a cheaper alternative for you. This is Simplebase. It's the only customer support platform you need today. Simplebase is a complete customer support platform featuring modern and sleek design. Create an AI chatbot in seconds, resolve customer tickets, and publish your knowledge base. So similar to Help Scout, we have your customer or the person that responded, all their information on the right. We got this chat board where you can respond, and we have different conversations that are happening. Looks kind of like a WhatsApp inbox for the different conversations that are being had. There's an AI chatbot that you can build based on your knowledge base. So you have a bunch of different articles that you can put in, and then it looks like the AI chatbot is going to be built on top of that. And then you have the chat widget that you can customize. If you go over to the pricing section, you can see that they only have a lifetime deal price available, and on AppSumo, it again is $69. So if we scroll down to the bottom, for $69, you get lifetime access to Simplebase, you get all future paid plan updates, you get everything that we mentioned, things like the help desk with ticket management, customer support, inbound email, saved replies, notes and working hours, no-code AI chatbot, automatically train an AI chatbot with your knowledge base articles, which is really cool. Help Scout doesn't even have that feature yet. I imagine that they are going to build that, but you know that you're going to be spending a lot of money for that extra add-on feature. You can upload PDF files or crawl web pages for advanced training. So it's not like you can train your chatbot by giving it different files for it to read. You can hand off AI conversations to a support agent, which is really cool. See customer AI chatbot session history, fully customizable live chat widget, only 1 line of code needed to embed this into your website. So it's very easy for anybody to do. You can offer live chat and AI chatbot supports in one widget. You get a multilingual knowledge base, custom domain and branding, multiple workspaces under one account, team management so you can invite colleagues, and an analytics dashboard for help desk and knowledge base. And all of that you get for $69. And if you get the top tier plan, the only difference is you can have up to 20 workspaces. So maybe you have 3 different businesses, or maybe you have an agency and you want to add this on as an additional service like a customer support inbox for your clients. You could maybe resell this and actually start making some money off of this, which would be pretty cool. If you're trying to improve your SaaS, understanding what your customers want helps keep them bought into your vision. That's why so many SaaS founders use a tool like Cany. This is Cany and helps you build better products with customer feedback. So capture, organize, and analyze product feedback in one place to inform product decisions. And you can click here to see how Cany works. So with Cany, it's your complete customer feedback platform. So you can capture product feedback, you can inform product decisions, and you can prioritize and roadmap, and then announce that to all the people that are subscribed to your product updates. If you scroll down, this is what Cany looks like. So it's almost like Reddit, where people can go in and vote on different features that they want. So you can see here, when you go to the Cany dashboard, you can put in what is your idea. So if you have a specific feature that you'd like, you can put in the featured title and then some details about what it is that you're looking for. And then everybody that is following this product can then vote on features that they want. And then you can go in and you can let everybody know, hey, this feature's in progress, this feature's planned out, this feature's completed. And this just makes it very easy to keep everybody up to date on what you are doing with your software. People who are bought into your software can also leave different comments and you can respond to them as well. So it has a community aspect to it. This allows you to be able to prioritize feature requests and build a product roadmap based on what your customers are telling you. And then you can keep everyone engaged with product updates. So you can see here, this is a tool that I use, and this is what their Cany dashboard looks like. So you can see the roadmap feature, so things that are planned, in progress, complete. You can see that I voted on some of these different features like this one. If we go to the feedback section, this is where you can see different types of, let's say, the top posts. So we can see here, there's a Mac and Windows app that I voted on. And if we click on that, we can see different people having a conversation about this feature. You can see all the different voters, leave a comment, add a photo. You can also filter by things like, let's say, under review, planned, complete, in progress. Your customers will also get notifications. So you can see here, Jack commented on your post, search bar for messages. This is actually a feature that I asked for. I said, search for messages that were sent in the chat. And then this person commented and said, yes, a search engine for chat would be useful. And I'm just going to give them a like. If you click on the pricing section for Cany and we go to monthly, you can see that it costs $99 a month. So not a cheap software to be able to use this one. Looks like for the free plan, you can get mostly everything that you would need. So you can get things like unlimited users, a channel log, public roadmap, one integration, and a single sign-on. When I look at any of these pricing plans, I typically look at the free version, as you're not going to get very much out of it. You're typically going to be spending money on the most basic plan, which is the starter plan. So scrolling down, you can see what some of the different limitations are for the free versus the starter. But I do have a cheaper alternative for you. That is Product Lift. So you can capture product feedback at scale, get feature request feedback from your B2B customers in one place, analyze product feedback in 15 plus languages to inform your product roadmap. So if we scroll down, we can see gather feedback, analyze, plan roadmap, announce updates. So this basically just sounds exactly like Cany, and it even looks very similarly like it. Instead of the upvotes, we have things like hearts, and you can see comments, you can see the status and the title of the post. This looks a little bit different than Cany because it has some different features, things like analyze customer feedback, understand product feedback you must act upon and why, dig into feedback that's guided by data, sort it based on what users think is most important and what meets your business needs, then pick the best feedback to work on with your team. So it looks like it'll analyze all the different posts, and then it will tell you what things that your customers actually want you to focus on. So it gives you a little bit of data to be able to analyze visually. The product plan, the roadmap. So this is same with Cany, prioritize and build your product roadmap. So you can see that there. Announcing updates, again, same with Cany. And then this feature does look different. It says it's available in your language. It has a bunch of different integrations that you can use. And then you can click on here to show all the different features. Feedback summary, sentiment analysis, prioritization matrix, merge and split posts, custom statuses. So you can go through and you can see all the different features that Product Lift has. And Product Lift also has a lifetime deal available. It's for $49. And if we scroll down, we can see all the features that you get. So you get lifetime access to Product Lift. You can stack up to 5 codes. We get everything that we talked about previously, plus in plan 1. So for $49, you get 2 projects, 5 team members, unlimited channel logs, roadmaps, unlimited engaged users, unlimited notifications, and you can add your own branding and custom CSS. If you get all 5 codes, you get 60 projects, unlimited team members, and you can also remove the product lift banner on either 5 codes or if you get 3 codes. People often buy products because of social proof, but receiving testimonials is always a challenge. That's why using a tool like Testimonials.to is a no-brainer because it makes it easy to receive and show testimonials. This is Testimonials.to, and you can get testimonials from your customers with ease. So you can scroll down and you can see a demo of what the tool looks like. It lets you add testimonials to your website without coding. So you can copy and paste your HTML code to the wall of love to your website, and then this is what it looks like. So you can actually see this is people that have used Testimonials.to, and this is what it looks like when you add it to your website. If you wanted to, you could just copy the code and then it'll show you where you want to put this into your website. So that way it shows up. You can collect and display testimonials all in one solution. So you can create a dedicated landing page for your business, share the page link easily via email, social media, or even SMS. Setup can be done in 2 minutes. And then this is what it looks like. So you can record a video or send in a text. You get a dashboard to manage all of your testimonials. So you can see what the dashboard looks like and all of your testimonials. Then you can also track metrics. So you can understand how video testimonials are performing. So how many views they're getting, what's the watch time on those videos, where people are clicking off. It does say that this feature is only available in the Ultimate plan. And you can also get social proof not only in video, but also from text as well. So if you have testimonials on social media, example, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, video hosting platforms, YouTube, Vimeo, and other sites like G2, Google, Capterra, etc., bring all of them into your account, and then those testimonials can be all displayed on your website very easily. And that's what that wall of love is. So you can highlight the best testimonials all in one place. You can also embed a single video testimonial, so add free hosting for each video. So you could host a single video like this one. So if we click on the pricing section, we can see that you are spending a minimum of about $25 a month for this tool. And if you scroll down, you can see what you get on the starter plan, which is free, versus the starter plus. So you can decide if the free version is good enough for you versus the starter plus. But here's the cheaper alternative. This is feedback link. So collect reviews, testimonials, and feedback, showcase the best. So again, like Testimonials.to. If we scroll down, we can see the different ways that you can actually receive testimonials. So things like a link. So you can send a link to people. You could send invites to people that looks like this through either an email or text. You get a website where they can just click on the feedback section. You can have a pop-up feedback section where people can leave a review. You can do it in person. So you can actually get a QR code that people can scan, or just use your custom link and people can go there, leave a review. If you wanted to print out your QR code and leave it in a store, you could do that as well. You could have your feedback link in the signature block of all of your emails, put it on packaging. So again, use that QR code if you want. Receipts and invoices, again, feedback link or QR code. And then also in packing slips, it's saying feedback link or QR code. So instead of the wall of love, you get the wall of proof. And then you also get a showcase nudge if you want. So you have this little box that'll show up, and then whenever you're scrolling through the page, you can click on that and it's just going to be nudging you that there's a testimonial that you can see. They also have this thing called the carousel slider. So instead of a wall of love, you could have a carousel of testimonials. So this is what it looks like for your customers or clients when they are giving you a review. So you can see what that looks like right there. Feedback link will automatically give you your net promoter score, which is what some people use to be able to say if a product is good. What's cool about feedback link is that it will do 2 different things. So if there is a happy customer, so if you're getting 7 to 10 for a rating, it will leave those testimonials and reviews and it will post them on all your different social platforms. If the customer is unhappy, so 0 to 6, and they complain to your feedback tool, they might say something like, I'm really unhappy, I received the wrong order, it's not even listed. And then they can leave their contact information, which is optional. And then that will just be presented with your support, their contact information in their review. So it's not going to go to any of the platforms. It will only go to the platforms if they leave a positive review. If you click on pricing, it'll take you to this section. So looks like for the basic plan, it is going to be $19 a month. But like all the tools in this video so far, this one has another lifetime plan. So for $69, you can get feedback link. So you can collect testimonials, shares, and reviews on 8 different platforms. You get an industry-leading survey experience and design, automatically send email and text requests by integrating with software you already use, up to 5 locations per brand, each with their own feedback link, collaborators, and configurations. Send 5,000 email invites a month, receive 1,000 SMS credits to be able to send your feedback link. Use your own custom domain or subdomain for your surveys. create up to 10 social proof widgets, unlimited widget page views, import reviews from all these different places, fully custom branded survey, no feedback link logo, know your net promoter score, automatically send review and feedback link invites through integrations, 6 professionally translated languages, translated by native speakers, invite collaborators to work on your platform, funnel unhappy customers directly to you, and then collect testimonials, reviews, and shares from delighted customers. Being a SaaS founder means you're going to be using a lot of different tools, but how exactly can you get 2 completely different tools to share data and automate processes? Well, that's why you need a connector app like Zapier. So this tool is Zapier. This is actually a tool I've been using for years now. You basically can connect almost anything on the internet using this tool. So no more waiting for developers to bring order to your apps. Use Zapier to tame the chaos with automations and accomplish more with less work. So you can see with Zapier, you can connect, let's say, your MailChimp to Gmail, or you could do something like connecting Slack to Facebook, or Facebook to Slack, or Airtable. So any of these different tools, you can connect with them. So for example, you can collect leads from an interface form, and then that lead gets added to Zapier, and then you can trigger a zap from a button, and then add that contact to Salesforce and add an email nurture campaign so you can automatically send emails to that person from, let's say, this lead form. So Zapier has some different automation products. The only one that I typically use is the Zaps feature. They have this thing called the interfaces, they have tables, it looks like they have chatbots in beta, but really what Zapier is most well known for is their Zaps. So for example, start a workflow as fast as you can type. Don't see a template that you need. You can start your next Zap just by describing what you want to automate in plain English. We'll draft a Zap for you and customize it based on your exact needs. So if you say something like, I want to capture more leads, it's going to say, oh, here's a Zap that you can use. So step 1, when I get a new lead from a Facebook ad, step 2, add the lead to the Zapier table. And step 3, add the lead to a MailChimp campaign. Or if you say, I want to close more deals, what it'll do, it'll connect these different tools. Or if you say, I want to send personalized emails to customers, you can add in multiple steps like such. So it shows you a few different examples of Zaps that you might make. Things like update contacts for follow-up. So create or update contacts in HubSpot when a new subscriber is added to a specific audience within MailChimp. So if you're using MailChimp and HubSpot, it'll do those 2 things. Or let's say this one, which is stay on top of social trends. Once a week, use OpenAI to identify trends in customer feedback and post into a Slack channel. If you're using Salesforce and Slack, send leads to the right rep. When a new Salesforce opportunity is created, notify the right rep in Slack. So when I click on this one, for example, it'll show you what this might look like. So notify the right sales rep when there is a new opportunity in Salesforce. So automate your sales communication efficiently with this workflow, which will instantly notify the appropriate sales rep in Slack whenever a new opportunity arises in Salesforce. Streamline your workflow and never miss a beat in seizing a new business prospect. When a new record in Salesforce happens, triggers when a record of a specified Salesforce object, such as a lead or contact, is created. And then what it's going to do, it's automatically going to find the record. So it finds a record of the specified Salesforce object, up to 2 fields and values that you choose. So let's say first name, last name, or email, first name, whatever you want to be able to find that record, it'll do that. And then what it's going to do, it's going to find users by email. So find a user by matching against their email instead of their username. So what it's going to do is it's going to find the email of the salesperson within Salesforce, and then it's going to find that user within Slack and sync up those 2, saying, okay, this is the email of the person in Salesforce, this is the email or the username of the person in Slack, so these are the same people, and then it's going to send a message to that specific person in the Slack channel. So if you scroll down, for example, it'll show you all the different types of triggers. So a trigger is what's going to start the automation. So things like in Salesforce, new contact, new lead, new record, but any of these different tools, even Slack, if something happens within Slack, you can trigger the automation to happen. And if I clicked on, let's say, Microsoft Teams, it'll show you all the different things like the triggers for, let's say, if something happens in Teams and then you want it to send over to Salesforce or vice versa. Anything that you want to do, there's so many different tools that are connected to Zapier. If you click on the pricing section, you can see for the Zaps feature, so this is the tool that you are probably going to be using. And if you're paying monthly, typically you're going to be spending about $30 a month. Free version is pretty limiting. You're probably not going to be able to do too much aside from maybe just testing it. So you are probably going to be spending $30 a month for Zapier. And Zapier works on a sliding scale, so the more tasks that you need, the more you're going to spend. You can see here, if you just need 100 tasks per month, you can't even get the professional plan. It says that starts at 750 tasks for $30. So you just jump up to 750 tasks and you spend $30. So if you're not really using Zapier that much, then you're going to be spending $30 minimum. But I do have another lifetime deal for you. This one's called Pabbly Connect. And you can see here on my screen, it's saying you've got 3 hours and 36 minutes left for this lifetime deal. I can assure you that that this tool has been offering this lifetime deal for quite a while. The prices sometimes do change, but they do always have a lifetime deal available, and I'm going to include the latest and best one in the link in the description for you. But as you can see, you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your tasks. So similar to Zapier, what you do is you have Pabbly Connect, and then it's going to connect a bunch of different tools for you. It says that it has over 1,500 integrations available, no technical skills required, beautifully designed, advanced multi-step workflows, and there's a lot of people that actually use Pabbly, myself included. They have a YouTube channel where they walk you step by step on how to be able to connect a bunch of different tools, so you can actually go and look up and see if they have something that you're looking for, and they can walk you through that. Shows you how Pabbly Connect works. So step 1, step 2, step 3. It's just very simple. Create a workflow, look up the tool, and then connect the tools and enable your workflow. So you can see, similar to Zapier, trigger when this thing happens, do this, do this, do this, and that's what it looks like. Same thing with Zapier, you have triggers and actions. So triggers, what's going to start the automation, and then action is going to be what are going to be the things that happen when this automation starts. So you can see how Pabbly works. Same automation workflows, fewer tasks to use. So triggers and internal steps don't use up your monthly task allowance in Pabbly Connect. This gives you up to 3 times more workflow executions compared to competitors. So Make, which is another type of integration tool that's a little bit more complex to understand, but also a affordable option. It shows that you'd have to pay for the trigger, then you'd have to pay for the filter, and then you'd have to pay for the action. With Zapier, it says that the trigger is free, but you have to pay for the action of the filter and the action of, let's say, moving something to Google Sheets. But with Pabbly Connect, the trigger is free, the filtering option is free. The only thing that it charges you one task for would be the action of, let's say, sending it to Google Sheets. If you scroll down, it says the most powerful integration platform without the high costs. So sign up today and say goodbye to recurring fees, one-time plan, only for a limited time. So these prices do change. I've seen this price going up over the years as more people have become familiar with Pabbly Connect. It's become more expensive because it's more widely adopted. With the standard, you get 3,000 tasks every month, unlimited operations, you get up to 10 workflows and 2-step workflows. That's for $249. It shows you how much Zapier would charge you for the same thing, and it would cost you $588 a year. Honestly, the best deal here, though, is the one that's $700 because you get multi-step workflows rather than just 2-step workflows. So you can see here with the free plan, you can only get the 2-step zaps, where if you get the professional plan, you can have multi-step zaps. Again, on the free plan, you're limited to 100 tasks per month. So if you want multi-step workflows, then you're going to be spending $700 a month. So again, this one is a lot more expensive of a lifetime deal than the other tools, but there's a lot that you can do with this tool. And if you wait around until, let's say, Black Friday or Cyber Monday, any of these deal times, you're typically going to find this a lot cheaper. So I recommend, if you don't mind waiting a little bit, trying to stick it out until one of these holidays to see if they have that deal option available, because $700 is a pretty good amount that you have to fork up for a lifetime deal. Scrolling down, they're really just driving in the point how much cheaper Pabbly Connect is. They even say, for the $700 that you pay one time, you'd have to spend $1,500 every year for Zapier. Starting a SaaS doesn't have to be difficult, so watch this video next to learn how to start your own SaaS business in one day, even with no experience.